as of now, in second chapter, that is control structure, yes, we have started the control statement, implementation of the control statement. We know it is divided into two parts. One is decision control statement and other is loop control statements. Out of this, we have completed if statement, then if else statements, nested if else statements, else if ladder statement, and switch case. Recently we have completed switch case. Okay, so also we have gone through the syntax of all those five statements, five decision control statements, and also we have gone through when to use if, when to use if else, when to use nested if else, and how to use this else if ladder, what is difference between else if ladder and if statement, and in switch case. Yes, we have seen multiple examples of switch case. So today we are going to start with looping control statement. We are going to start with looping control statement. Now we have three looping control statement: for loop, while loop, and do while loop. So why we called it as looping control statement, that we'll see now. Okay, so as of now, have you cleared with if, else if? समजलंय का तुम्हाला decision control statements? Hello. Hello. Yes, we are going to look for loop syntax. I'm going to write here syntax of for loop. Syntax. Okay, and simultaneously I will write here example. Okay, so what is the syntax? For initialization, then I will write here for and initialization. Let's say how to initialize a variable, value of variable. Let's say I'm having I variable and I'm going to initialize it with value 0. The second part is condition. Okay, so here you need to give condition. Now I will give condition. Let's say I want to print the number between 0 to 10. That means I want to print 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Okay, I want to print these digits, these numbers. So my condition is, yes, I should be less than 10. It will start from 0 and it will be less than 10. So what are the values between 0 to 10? 0 to 9. Okay, these are values less than 10. See, this is what I'm going to initialize. I have here initialize the variable. Second, condition. Condition, that means up to what extent you need to run the program. You need to repeatedly run the program. Here we have seen control statements are useful to execute certain statement again and again, or you can say repeatedly. मग हे स्टेटमेंट मला किती वेळेस रिपीट करायचंय? जोपर्यंत मी 0 to 9 हे लेटर्स प्रिंट करत नाही, हे डिजिट प्रिंट करत नाही. Okay, then next one is increment, or you can write decrement. Okay, it may be increment or decrement, but while giving the syntax it writes at increment. Okay, आता मला, okay, I have initialized the value of I is equal to 0. Correct. Value स्वतःहून increase होणार आहे का? No. So I need to use increment operator. What is the increment operator? Yes, plus plus. Plus plus is nothing but increment operator. Now the body of for loop. आणि ही काय झाली? Body of for loop. In the syntax I will write here, let's say statement 1, or you can say instruction. Instruction 1, or statement instruction, or calculation. Yes, calculations 1, or it may be like n number. So now here, what I want to do, I want to print the numbers between like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what I will write, printf, what I want to print, the value of I, right? The value of I is equal to. Now let's say I have taken this I is a type of integer. Okay, so I will write here %d as format specifier, and I am going to print it. Okay, okay, I will copy this code and I will run into browser. Okay, while writing the program, don't forget for the indentation. Integer I. Okay, so compiler will not raise an error. Yes, if I run the program, check, it printed the value of I between 0 to, yes, 0 to 9. Okay, have you got the concept of for loop? What is the syntax and how it executes? Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Have you got the concept?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I want to print the values 0 to 49. Okay, I want to print the values 0 to 49. म्हणजे मला आउटपुट मध्ये the value of I is equal to 0, the value of I is equal to 1. असं मला कुठपर्यंत पाहिजे? 40 पर्यंत, 49 पर्यंत. The value of I is equal to 49. म्हणजे हे 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 up to 49. I want to print. So can you do this program?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm waiting for your response. Okay, those who have completed the program, now for them, I want the output in this way. The value of I 9, then 8, this should be 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I want your output in this way. So those who have completed, you can try for this. Rest, you complete the first one. What is most? Yes.
सर माझा प्रोग्राम रनच होत नाही, म्हणजे एरर 0 दाखवताय पण रन होत नाही.
Send me your screenshot.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, meanwhile, I will discuss it. See, what I want at the first, that is what your initialization, from where your program should start execution. And this is what your termination condition, for which condition your program should terminate. Okay, and this is like increment or decrement, it depends. Okay, it depends on the like clauses, but you should always think from which point I should start my execution. That is what your initialization, and up to what point, the program should repeatedly execute. This is what your condition. Okay, just you need to initialize a is equal to 10 and I is greater than 0. So the value between 10 to 0 is going to be consider. Now minus, that means it is going to be reverse, 10, 9, 8, 7, likewise. Okay. See, still some of you are making the mistake. You are giving semicolon for the for loop. For looping statement, there is no any semicolon. So you need to remember this. Neither we have given for if statement, neither we have given for if else, nested if else, else if ladder, switch case. Okay. Only we are giving for the statements or the calculations, if any. For looping statements, we are not giving the semicolons. What I want to calculate the sum of first 10 natural number. Okay, I want to calculate the sum of first 10 natural number. मग पहिले 10 natural number कुठले आहेत सांगा. Hello. Hello. Natural in the sense the numbers which are positive and non-zero. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
1, 2.
Correct. So now do the addition of 10 first 10 numbers. Yes. Manually you can do the addition of first 10 numbers. So who will tell me the addition of first 10 numbers? Hello. So what is the sum of first 10 number? Tell me. Is it difficult to calculate sum of first 10 numbers? Okay, so we will resize it. First 5 numbers. Calculate the sum of first 5 natural numbers. Yes. Tell me now. It is very simple to calculate sum of first 5 numbers.
15.
15. Okay. So now check here. I have initialized the I variable for this loop statement, and I need to calculate sum. So initially I have taken the value for sum is equal to 0. Bro, I need to calculate sum of 5 numbers. So initially I have taken sum is equal to 0. Now first 5 natural numbers. So my program should iterate. Yes, how many times? 5 times. Okay, 0, that is my starting condition. I should be less than equal to 5. Okay, less than equal to 5, and I plus plus. That means 0, it should increment by 1. It will calculate the result. Then again it goes, it will check the condition whether I is equal to I is less than or equal to 5. Yes, initialize it 0 ला आधी initialize झालं, त्याच्यानंतर increment झाल्यावर काय होईल 1. So value of I is equal to 1. Whether 1 is less than equal to 5, yes, the condition is true. Then again it will execute the sum, and again it will increment I with 1. So 1 plus 1, 2. 2 is less than equal to 5. Yes, this condition is true. Again it will execute it. Again it will increment by 1. 3. 3 is less than equal to 5. Yes, the condition is true. Again it will execute it. 4. It will check whether 4 is less than or equal to 5. Yes, it is going to execute. 5. Again it will check less than or equal to. Yes, it is not less than, but it is equal to. So 5 is equal to 5. It is going to be execute this. Now it will check, it increments I with 1. That means 5 plus 1, 6. So now it checks 6 is less than equal to 5. This condition false. Your program will give the sum of, that means the latest sum. Okay, sum of 5 numbers. So I will run the program. Yes, I have not taken here. I have taken on the wrong variable I. Here I am going to print the sum. Okay, the answer is the value of I is 15. Now why it happens? Why it goes these many times? मला काय पाहिजे? The sum of first 5 natural number. So my answer should be the value of I is equal to, not I, the value of first. Okay, I will write here first %d first natural number is equal to. So I will print what is the value of I. Okay. This first %d is going to be considered for this first variable I. The second %d is going to be considered for sum. Okay, check. The value of first 0 natural number 0, the value of first 1 natural number 1, not value sum. Okay, but what I want, the sum of first 5 natural number. That means I want only this much output. काय करायला लागेल सांगा मला? I want only this output. This should be the output on my screen. ह्या output screen वरती मला फक्त the sum is equal, the sum of first 5 natural number is equal to 15. हे मला output पाहिजे. So what can be done in this case?
Only
Hello? What can be done for this? Tell me. See, first, very basic, you need to think why this is happening. Why it prints multiple times. Multiple ways का print होते? Because your for loop is executing that many times. Correct? So the simple logic, if you write this printf statement outside this for loop. Okay. Here, now, in this case, the calculation of this finding sum, it will be repeatedly calculated and final value is going to be stored in the sum variable, and there I am going to print it. Check the sum of first 6. Yes, now why it is 6 happen? Because here I plus plus, it goes for next, it incremented value, but the condition is false. So it goes like it incremented value of I, but it not executed. Okay, now instead of this, if I write this way, let me check. Yes, it increments but not executed. Okay, समजलंय का तुम्हाला? Okay, I will change the value here for I. Hello. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Have you understand why this is happening? Like if why you are getting multiple time printf statements? समजलंय का? कारण तुम्ही त्या फॉर लूपच्या आतमध्ये जर लिहिलं तर काय होणार आहे, जितकं फॉर लूप एक्झिक्यूट होणार तितकंच तुमचं प्रिंटफ स्टेटमेंट पण प्रिंट होणार, बरोबर. पण ज्या वेळेस तुमचं व्हेन यू राईट प्रिंटफ स्टेटमेंट out of this for loop, then what is the final sum? It is going to be printed. Okay, now in this case I want to take the value from the user. Ata, and it is not necessary like I will give 5, बरोबर. मी दरवेळेस 5च नॅचरल नंबर ची ऍडिशन करेल असं काही नाही, राईट. सो व्हॉट आय विल डू नाव हिअर, आय विल टेक द व्हॅल्यू फ्रॉम द युजर. त्याच्यासाठी फॉर दॅट आय नीड टू हॅव वन व्हेरिएबल. लेट्स से आय एम हॅव्हिंग a printf enter the natural number. Okay, so I have mentioned the message enter the natural number, and you are going to calculate the addition or the sum of that natural number. %d as it is of type integer and %a. Okay, as we have calculated with a. Now here less than equal to a. Okay, I will run the program. I will give again 5. So it will give me the 15. Okay, the sum is 15. Now, let's say if I want to calculate the sum of first 15 natural numbers. So the sum of first 50 natural number is 1275. Okay. So I want you to make this program. Hello.